What is up, guys? Back in today with more. Well, actually, no, this is the premiere of I Want to End This Love Game. I'm assuming this is a romance anime, just like a couple of anime I'm watching this season. I don't really know too much about it. It's in the romance genre. It's a busy season, so I clearly picked up for good reason. Maybe the source material is highly rated. But again, I can't remember an awful lot as to why I did end up choosing this to cover, but here we are. I mean, the last time I said that, it ended up being an incredible premiere. What show was it? Awajima Hakai. I said the same about Awajima Hakai, and that was a fantastic premiere episode. So hopefully, hopefully the same here. I mean, pretty common theme, these like love games and romance anime, like war, love games and stuff. So we'll see what this can do with it. Pretty unusual start. I like it though. Very unusual start. That was a nice spanning shot though. Splatoon.愛してるゲーム。Okay. One more time then. First one to blush losers, okay. Oh, it's still playing. Still playing this game. It's been 4 years, you're trying the same thing every time. Come on, guys. Oh, I got a little wink in there. Try something else, guys. It's been 4 years. It's clearly not working. Oh, well, they are both blushing actually, so. Well, maybe you should try something else. May I suggest, if the thing is that we've worked for 4 years, you try another method perhaps. Maybe say something else. Is that just like, yeah, cover up? Okay. Like I said, not the like craziest concept or anything so far, but pretty fun I will say. It looks like it's nicely produced. Again, nothing like extremely amazing, but pretty nice for a romance anime. And you're like, so what do you mean there's no winner? I did it like I did mention it, but they both blushed in that scene a minute ago. Maybe it's a different kind of blush. Maybe we're looking for a romantic blush instead of an embarrassed blush, but that's not fair. So you ever meant to differentiate? Chico of Honeyworks, really? I didn't recognize them. I'm usually pretty good at recognizing their songs. They're usually a bit more heavy, I guess. This is a romance, to be fair. But yeah, they're usually a bit more like heavy and like in my hard rock. I don't know. And yeah, I did not think that was Chico of Honeyworks. I love them, of course. They did some haiku work. Obviously, Gintama is probably my favorite anime that they've done songs for, and my favorite songs from them. But yeah, we had one a couple of seasons ago with the Villainess show, didn't we, as well? I got some bum and face. Okay. Good. Why are you two so invested in this? Okay, dear. Okay. So it does get pretty complicated, this, doesn't it? It's like, how do you tell her so they're being like proper genuine? Like she's genuinely saying that, or if she's just saying that to make them blush? OG-san. I'm not sure that means uncle, does it? Usually like, really, that's like just old dude. But I guess we'll take it literally for now. It's too cute. Oh dear. So he's on the edge of loss. No, he didn't seem like it, did he? But it's been subtly wearing him down, like erosion. No eroding him. Again, fair play for these guys for doing this for years. Like, I would have gave up this after like a month or two. See, isn't it blushing there? Indirect kiss. The classic Japanese indirect kiss. Indeed, they always make a big deal out of that. Yeah, I never thought that was a big deal myself. Like, except for on a germ basis. It wasn't a culture shock per se, but a little bit of a culture shock seeing the Japanese care so much about indirect kiss. I don't think I even heard the term indirect kiss before I started watching anime. Oh no. Get off here. Woodland over. He's done pretty well to hold on all this long, considering he's actually like, sir. Just give up, bro. I'm not sure why he's continuing. That is so childish. I kind of get it a bit, but it's like you want to lose, and it would be easier to lose. So why don't you just lose? Why do you not just lose, bro? That benefits everyone. I do like her though. To be fair, she's quite charming. Clearly. Clearly. I think I watched. I remember seeing an article. I think it was a couple weeks ago about a Japanese man, who, just like this guy. I think he like murdered his childhood bully. Something like 70 years later or something crazy. And it's just like fucking out. Like some people can take these things, like they can hold it under. I mean, childhood bullies a little bit like I don't know. Which I mean, it's a powerful thing that I guess love, like the childhood love, is also powerful. So I don't really want to make it a contest, but yeah, these like powerful emotions, they can stay with you a long time, I guess, can't they? So maybe I should not bashing him too much for trying, for just like being very childish and keeping up this game, even though it benefits everyone if he loses, even himself. But yeah, like I said, there's plenty of real life examples like what I just mentioned where that's even crazier, like 70, 60 odd years later. Like wow, that is some time to hold a grudge, and might as well do it while you're old, to be fair. Live your life and then yeah, get your revenge. Koikun. I love we got little note bits, especially important pages. No, do you think she'd be a part of this for this long if she didn't like him? Yeah, that's for sure. It's a bit scary a situation he's in, actually, isn't it? Because if she doesn't like him, that's the end of all this. If she does like him, I guess that's the end of it as well, but in a different way. I don't know, because you're in a bit of a comfortable relationship with her. You're comfortable with her saying all this, and that could easily be undone, whether she likes you or not, if you kind of address it. So it'd be quite scary to address. So yeah, a bit more complicated than we think, I guess, isn't it? It's also, I guess, a bit of a bad sign if someone's not like charmed by you. Do it, like imagine doing that to a girl and her just being like laughing at you and like not being charmed by it. That would dissuade you from pursuing things, I think, wouldn't it? But that might just be her trying to keep up with the love game or whatever. What the hell was that? CGI bloody falling over. Do a 360 for us. Jesus. 2 hours. So she does like him. Oh. Approves me as a girl. What does that mean? Okay, so she does like him as well. So it would majorly benefit everybody. I mean, it makes sense for her. She's trying to get him to like, yeah. From her perspective, there's nothing wrong, but from his perspective, just lose, bro. Lose this game. You win if you lose. There's so many situations that happen like that sometimes in real life. You try so hard to win at a certain thing, whereas you could actually spend your time thinking about someone else and winning at that rather than wasting your time trying to win something that's not even majorly important. I should have noticed the haircut. But yeah, sometimes you put so much effort into winning, you might actually be better off losing, moving on to the next thing, and so on and so forth. Calling yourself a man. Boy. Oh, he done it. He done it. I think he's messed himself up a bit. Cabedoning. Cabedoning. You look pretty rattled. Turn him round. Flip it. Oh wow, what's you gonna do, headbug? Oh right, I see. I'll fix his button. But yeah, I do like her. She's really cute, isn't she? So yeah, I think they're CG, right? Looks pretty good. Can't lie. It's not like usually there's like a massive difference when you go from like the 2D to CGI, and there is a difference. Again, wrong, it's noticeable, but it's nowhere near as noticeable as some of the other times I've seen this happen. So yeah, the CG looks pretty decent actually. My skinship. Oh, a couple of inches more. Be careful. See your pants soon. Gotta get the bloody replay of that. Yeah, I was about to say, along with every other boy at the school. See, in my high school, there used to be like a rule on how long a girl's skirt could be. I don't think many of them paid too much attention to it, but yeah. But why would that affect you? You guys probably gonna miss your first day at this rate. Yeah. So is that his sister? Younger sister? No. She already feels way more mature, whoever this guy is. Little sister, I assume. But yeah, not the usual start. You don't usually get like to the school this late in the first episode, do you? Or at the end of the episode. I quite like the concept so far. I'm not exactly sure about what the rules are, to be honest, in regards to like what is it that loses your game. They said if you blush in the intro, but I struggle believing that because we've seen about 20 blushes from each side so far, so that can't be it, right? Beautiful day though, isn't it? Imagine this being your walk to school. Would be lovely. We need a blush counter, seriously. Look at her bobbling up and down. But yeah, as I said, the CG ain't half bad. At the mercy of the I love you game that has never existed till now. But yeah, pretty fun first episode. We didn't even get to school. I would say it's very odd in terms of like these shots. Like it does seem very focused on these backgrounds and such, doesn't it? Quite unusual in that manner. Usually you don't see that too much, probably because it's quite an effort to have so many really detailed backgrounds. So that was something I thought was quite cool about today's episode. Unusual in a good way. Yeah, like right from the first shot, like where we saw the whole like city, it was yeah, not your usual start, was it? Pretty cool though. TG not half bad, interesting concept. I mean he's just like main character number 2000, looks generic as fuck. Self insert, whatever you want to call it. So he's not majorly interesting, but the girl was quite cool actually. I thought she was quite charming. I think her voice actress has a lot to do with that. But yeah, pretty good start. As I said, the backgrounds look lovely. Big focus on them as well. I'm not sure that'll be too much of a thing going forward, as sometimes first episodes are a little bit like different from the rest of the show, but hopefully. An umbrella. That reminds me of that shot from Gintama. But oh, we have still got a minute left. Okay. Nice. Kami-sama. Thank God. But don't look at your hands. You're literally praying. You're as red as the these two crazies just giggling away. You two are crazy. I'll be thinking, what are those guys scheming? Like laughing at everyone's names up there. So why is the What's going on with the quality and the sound there? That sounded really off. Almost like it was recorded with like non-professional equipment. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Pretty fun first episode. Like I said, interesting concept. Nothing we haven't seen before. I mean, to be honest, I haven't seen it an awful lot, but the kind of different variation of a very similar thing that we see in a lot of anime. But yeah, these two are just incredibly stubborn in regards to where their feelings go. I'm gonna take it more like the game is about like confessing your feelings for the other one rather than just blushing. I think they said it was about just like making them blush earlier. I don't believe that, because we literally saw it happen like 20, 30, 40 times this episode. So there's just no way that that's the case, right? It must be like a mistranslation or something. God knows. But yeah, pretty nice episode. Like I said, the CGI was pretty good. The backgrounds especially look great. Sounds good. The animation quality is pretty good as well. Charming character so far. I like her a lot. Again, the main character could be anyone right now, so not too much interested with him. But yeah, pretty decent start here. Looking forward to seeing what episode 2 has in store. Let me know what you guys thought about this one though in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll catch you next week with episode 2.